Hello everybody, my name is Scatter. Welcome back to Divine Journey 2. We've got an action-packed episode here today. First up, I got some intel. It's very, very good. You can make one of these heart amulets from bobbly heart canisters. And you can basically just use it to hold as many, well not as many as you want, but like more than usual in one of your bobble slots here. So I'm not sure how to actually put them in. Maybe shift right click. Oh, yeah, there we go. So, yeah, there we go. Oh, wait. Red heart canister, NBT, 0 tags. Can I put this one in at all? I don't know why they're not stacking. But the fact that they're not stacking is probably why they can't go in at the same time. But I have two, I have a couple. Do I? No, I just have the one. So I have a couple more red hearts here, but it's too early to actually make the canisters because you need this this mana dust, and all right, we're not quite there yet, but that'll come soon enough. But why are these not stacking is my thing. So it's probably the NBT 0 tags one is the problem, right? Maybe just because it's been on me as a bauble. I mean, I guess I'll just put that one in for now. And if anybody knows what's up with that, let me know. And if I'm sure I can fix it, I'm sure it's fixable, right? Oh wait, what if this is entirely possible that now it has MBT tags now that it's been in? No. Okay, so yeah, I'll try looking into that. Let me know if it's actually, you know what? No, that's a cop out. I'll look into it right now and see if I can find anything. Okay, I wasn't able to find any information about this. But I realized what I can do is just void this one and then just spawn one in, and then it should stack because it won't have the MBT. Even though it says 0 tags, I guess that's still different enough that it has MBT at all. So I could do that, but like I don't know if this is here for a reason or what. Maybe it's too cheaty. Let me know. Let me know, because if it's not cheaty, I would like to do it because it seems like it solves the problem. But yeah, if there's actually a reason it won't stack, then it maybe feels a bit cheaty. But in any case, that's done now, and then whenever I get some more canisters, I can put on, and it won't be a problem. Next up, I have kind of an exciting thing. What's that up there? Let's go find out. All right, well, I didn't quite I didn't quite make it. Let's see here. Okay, not so good with the flying. What even side of this am I on right now? Let's just go this way. All right, that goes more smoothly pretty much every other time I come up here. Anyway, I finally went and made the trophy room. So there's 30 spots here for the 30 different quest lines. So there's the first 10, second 10, and the third 10. And yeah, so here are the ones that we currently have. I spawned in this roots one because... Well, no, I didn't even spawn it in. I just, like, created it. Because the one, if you look up trophy, the roots one, it still has no model on it. So I kind of just had to go into creative mode to put this one on it. But, yeah, so the journey begins. We got this for starting roots. And then we got, or for starting totemic. And then we got this one for finishing totemic and starting roots. And then this one for finishing roots and going into immersive. So it's kind of offset by one, right? Because you get this for starting and then this is for finishing, but that's okay. You know, and then when we finish immersive, I'm sure we'll get a trophy that symbolizes, you know, going into the nether, even though it kind of didn't quite go in that order. But yeah, we'll have this this trophy room to come back to every time we make some progress. And I think it looks pretty good, but I also think it looks pretty intimidating having being what 21 episodes in. And, like, not even really being that close to the 4th out of 30 trophies. But maybe it'll pick up as we go. We'll see. But, yeah. I thought that was kind of cool. So now we finally have a place to put the trophies. And it's nice and symbolic. Also, the windmill, it pretty much just fixed itself with a relog. I verified this. You know, I turned off the water wheels from getting power, and this was still getting power. You know, so it's fine. I did see... a couple, there was a comment on YouTube, and then somebody else also mentioned that apparently it did used to be the case that you had to connect connectors to the top of dynamos, but no longer connecting to the sides. I mean, both dynamos are connected to by the side right now, and I'm obviously getting power, so it's working out just fine. And also, apparently, the windmill doesn't need to be that high up, but it looks cool. I might take it down. I mean, it is using a fair bit of resources. Not that many. I'll probably just leave it. It's more annoying at this point to move, but yeah, good to know in the future. If I set up another one, probably won't bother putting it up that high. Anyway, so let's move on. I did a lot of preparing. I used basically all of the iron that I have, and I went and mined a lot more. I have 0 iron. I have 3 iron nuggets. I have 0 steel. So basically, we're doing pretty bad in terms of resources here. We can't get the ore excavator or whatever it's called soon enough. But we're going to make a lot of progress towards that today. So first up, there is a quest here to make a fluid tank from Ender IO. Now, we have the portable tanks from Thermal. I'm not quite sure what the advantage of this is. It doesn't say how many stacks it holds, or how many buckets it holds, right? No, it doesn't, but we'll see. We'll see. And let me pull up some documents that I have here. So we need some steel scaffolding, first of all. So we need 4 of those. And then we need how many for 5? So 4 and 5, that's going to be 10. So yeah, I do need to make this, all of this, for the stuff that I'm going to do today. And then that should be good, and we can make the fluid tank. So it says configured. Not quite sure what that means, but we should get the quest done here. I put down this portable tank to suck up all the ethanol from this. So I'm going to just go ahead and replace this. And then maybe this is going to be more. It certainly does not look like more. Yeah, I mean, it's like half. What is it, 14, 16? It's about 16,000, I think. So 16 buckets, and this was 20. Yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's a fair bit. You know, it's not that much. Maybe the open blocks tanks would even be better, and you could just kind of pile this up as much as you want. But we'll get some use for the ethanol going very soon, so not to worry about that. And then we get a fluid pump too, so that'll come in handy for sure. So the next thing is, it wants us to make an improved blast furnace. Now, I'm not actually sure what the advantage of this is other than being able to automate it, which is obviously very good. But given how hard the blast bricks are to make, right, they take 2 invar each, and they take, you know, half an obsidian each and a bunch of blood. Like, it's not that bad, but it's a little bad. And the steel plate, honestly, at this point is probably the most, the hardest part of it. So, but we can go ahead and we can make all of those. So I have 27 here, and some steel plates. We'll have 20 left over. So there's this 27 reinforced blast brick. But rather than making this into an advanced blast furnace right now, I'm going to, well, I was going to move straight onto this, but it looks like we are going to have to go through whatever this is. So that's, that puts a wrench in things a little bit. But let's just keep moving on and seeing. Let's just see, okay? So, first up, coke dust. Okay, so we're just crushing it in the crusher, and it's just a block of coke or a thing of coke. So I think I just have some of that in here. I have 38, and I need, what, 20? Pretty sure it's the same. Like 9 gets you. You don't get an extra one from crushing the block or anything. So let's just throw in 20 of those. Might come up with a more, or at least a quicker way of getting up there at some point. Okay, so we should get some coke dust. So there we go, and we're just waiting on that. So what I have currently in my inventory is enough stuff, and it may not look like it, but it is enough stuff to make an arc furnace. But in terms of the quest line, at least, we're going to need to go through beep, boop, squee, squoo, and I have no idea what this actually is. But we're going to find out, and hopefully it's less resources, and then at least I can just get it, and then it'll be fine. But then we don't even need the arc furnace. We can just kind of move straight into this no more mining. So maybe that's going to be a better move. I was thinking this kind of went down this way, but in fact it goes up to the arc furnace, and then we're only going to need the arc furnace to get to the Scarab quest line here. So maybe just working towards some of this and leaving this for a little bit later is going to be a smarter move. But I didn't make any, you know, I made the engineering blocks and the scaffolding, but other than that, I have mostly just raw resources. Well, I did make a lot of steel plates, but those are useful for some other stuff. Well, knowing that at least, maybe the advanced blast furnace is going to be something I make. But it wants me to make a squeezer. Right, okay. Maybe should have been able to figure that out based on things. But okay, so what are we squeezing? Power supplied from the top, sure. Hoppers, dynamic servos. Don't build it on a chunk border, sure. Okay, so I mostly have all of this. But what is the squeezer going to be for? I'm probably... So if we look at what the squeezer is for, we can probably make a lot of this stuff. Well, no, actually, maybe not. But anyway, this is this is another thing I had set up to go here. I got an Akashic Tome as a quest reward at some point, but I lost it. I lost it at some point, and I have no idea what happened to it. So here's one, and now we have it. See, I was going to make the arc furnace, but now I'm going to make the squeezer. Pressing matters. Presses juice or oil. Right, okay. So this makes a lot of sense. If you look at ethanol, ethanol is used in the refinery to make biodiesel, right? And it's ethanol plus plant oil. So to make the plant oil, this is what we need the squeezer for. So basically, just squeezing seeds and getting some stuff out of it. So that's all good. So industrial squeezer. Let's see what we need to make for that. So I have most of this, like I said. I just need 4 wooden barrels. So that's a bunch of treated wood. And I need 1 piston, which is fine. 2 of these fluid pipes I should have on me in here. Yeah, I have 4, in fact. And so the wooden barrels. So if I need 4, that's 20 treated wood and 12 slabs. Okay, so I do need some more of this. Do I have a creosote thing? Well, I'll tell you where I can get a creosote thing. Should be ready to go in here. And there we go. Very nice, very nice. Yeah, I've kept the steel processing just running the whole time, pretty much. Okay, so I have 3, there's 8, and I need what? So that was 5 times 4 is 20. So 27 should be enough. 27 is pretty much just enough, because then this will be 12. That goes there. These go here, and I have 1 left over. Let's just stick it in there. There's our 4 barrels. And then we just need a piston and 3 steel fences. I have 1 steel fence, but it doesn't matter because they craft in 3s anyway. So I just need 2 more steel rods. And I don't have any in here, right? 1, 2. And I'm not going to be able to hold that, am I? Let's just throw the cauldron. I probably won't need the cauldron if I needed it for the arc furnace. Yeah, definitely considering putting off the arc furnace more than I had originally intended now. There's that, and we need 1 piston, which is going to need some iron plates. Do I have any? Well, it's going to need 1 iron plate. Which, yeah, I don't have on me. Two stone, I believe. Piston. Let me just bookmark piston because that's a pretty useful thing. Just the 3 wood slabs. Dark oak slab. There we go. Piston. Okay. And the fence. That was it for the quest, right? So now we can make a squeezer. It gives us some nickel ore and some iron or copper, which is nice. So let me make sure that I'm not building this on a chunk border, which is definitely something to keep in mind. This I should move up. I don't know why I chose to build this where I did. Well, it was because there was a wall here, and I built it out a little bit. But if I move this up, then I will have space for this and the squeezer to be in this chunk. So let me do that. All right, all done. And now let's look into the squeezer. I think this is a simpler machine, a little bit smaller. So yeah, so it's just going to be 3 by 3. And probably 3 tall, right? Yep. Okay, so pause. So it's just the light in the corner, the horseshoe. This looks very similar to the refinery, was this? Fermenter. Close. So yeah, let's just build it as close as possible. Maybe then we get room for another machine. We could even move the refinery over here if need be. That would make this area a little bit less cluttered as it currently kind of stands. So yeah, I should have everything I need to make this. I probably threw some stuff in here. Or did I use... Why do I not have enough scaffolding for this? I do. I do have enough scaffolding for this. I'm being extremely stupid. Okay, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Okay, and then some of the light. Fluid pipe. And next up, just that, the redstone, the 4 barrels, and then that on top. Okay. I don't know why I said that as if I internalized any of it. I didn't. Okay. Barrels. Yes, okay. This time I did. Yes, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. These barrels look pretty cool. I'm not sure what they're for, if it's just like fluid storage or what, but it even looks like they have, yeah, look at that. Wow. Very cool, very cool. Does that work on all sides? No, probably just top and bottom. And then this and the piston on top. Click on one of the barrels, probably from this side. Yeah, there we go. Very cool. Very, very, very cool. And then power goes in to here, most likely. Right, and then we can just put another relay up there, which I probably don't have because I used it all. I used all the relays for the windmill, which I know. So let me get rid of that and find my terracotta. Oh, I also did the storage system. I didn't even mention it. This is the first episode with this in. So I replaced the drawers with 4x4s, and I extended them up a little bit, and put a few compacting in for some of the more common resources. Not that iron seems all that common right here. But yeah, this can definitely be extended a little bit. I'm not sure exactly what is going to have to be put in other than this. But I mean, I put most of the stuff I had like a significant amount of, or figured that I would be using a significant amount of in the future. I went ahead and put in there. So I do need a couple of steel for this. And a little copper. One copper, just one. Let me put that right up there. And do I have any more? Okay, well, I do have the wires for sure. And then I have some... I mean, this doesn't even need to be insulated, really, because I'm never going to interact with it. But I would like it to be just for the sake of it. But, I mean, it does take a fair bit of hemp. So I'll just leave... No, because I might... It's gonna bother me if that's the only wiring that's a different color, so... Let's get some hemp. I definitely do have enough of it anyway. And then sticks. Do I have sticks? I do have sticks. Okay. So then I'm going to need 4 of these. And then 5 of these. Yeah. Very good. And then there to there, and then there to there. And now this should be getting power. Wonderful. And now I just need some seats to throw in, I suppose. All right, well, I have plenty of these. Let's just put them all. And yeah, these machines take up a lot of power. I mean, maybe it's just because they'll just run however fast. You know, like the more power you put in, the more fast they'll run. And I'm sure there is an upper limit to it, but like I don't think you're expected to be like keeping up with the power at this level, especially considering like everything else can still run. It's a weird system. It's a weird system, and I don't fully understand it, but yeah, so we're getting some of the plant oil now. And I guess now all we need is a refinery, which I believe the refinery was what makes biodiesel, right? Yes. But now is this actually something that we're going to need? Yeah, so this is down here. So we need a bucket of ethanol and we need a bucket of plant oil in order to kind of open up the quest here. And then that's what's going to lead into mechanism. But would it be smarter to get into the digital miner or whatever this one is called? Because it's not digital miner, that's a mechanism thing. But regardless, this thing, because that's a pretty huge get, right? So HOP graphite dust. That's just 8 coke dust in the squeezer. And I don't see an output, but let's just assume. So HOP graphite dust, yeah. So 8 coke dust, and I need 4. So that means I need a few more coke dusts. But yeah, we're getting the plant oil here, plenty of it. I don't know if we're going to be able to make the graphite dust with as much coke in it right now. I don't know. So 8, and I need 4, so that's 32 total. Let's find out. So take this out for now. Let's do that. So if I take the seeds out, it builds up power. So I guess it can't kind of do that at the same time. But I can just take the plant oil out, and that'll be fine. I just need another sort of tank. This is full of creosote, so I can throw that outside and reuse it. Yeah, the portable tanks seem easier to make and just better than the Ender IO tanks, so I'm not sure why it had me make those. Because there were quests for a portable tank, so I know it knows, like, it expects you to have them this early. I don't know, maybe these are easier to make, but they definitely don't seem like it. Well, I can't see. Portable tank. Yeah, I mean, this is nothing in terms of resources, so... again, if anybody knows why this sort of tank might be better to make than this sort of tank, I'm really not familiar with the functionalities and features of them, but as far as I know, this one is a lot more useful. It has a lot more like useful features than this one. Plus, it's bigger and it's easier to make, so could definitely be something to that. Oh, this needs to be coke dust. God, okay. I know you were just waiting for me to realize that. That's okay. I have. And now we're going to get the coke dust. But, yeah, as far as the tank goes, yeah, please let me know if there is any reason for me to make this one over this one. If not, then I'll probably just make a whole bunch of these ones so I can use them for a bunch of different stuff. Because, I mean, we have the copper, we have the lapis, we have the sand, we have the glass, you know. It's all good there. We probably don't have the iron. I think they do take a little iron in this. Yeah, 3 iron each, which we don't have at this point. But very soon, we're going to solve the iron problem. I promise. And now just to see, can I throw this in at the same time? Where did it go? Where did it go? There. Oh, I already had a bunch. Coke dust? Maybe? No, I think it's just making the seed oil first. Maybe it's like prioritizing it. No. All right. Well, this is doing something, because if it wasn't, it would be gaining power. Is this bar filling up? Okay. Well, I'm not sure how to tell that it's going. Maybe you don't. Well, I guess there's this. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. But this is how we get the graphite dust either way. Probably throw those in now. And my guess is that it won't start making the plant oil again until I take the dust out, which makes sense. 2 different products in there at the same time. Doesn't usually work like that. And I'm immediately proven wrong. That's okay, though. I'm used to it. So hop, skip, dust. All good there. Amethyst and silver. Very good. And now, so it's just rate eater this block, and then the miner. So maybe I'm rushing this. Maybe I'm rushing this and it would make more sense to get to it later. It's really hard to say at this point. But I need 3 of these, which is annoying because they build in 2s. I need some more steel plates. Copper I have plenty of. So they build in 2s, so I need 8 steel plates. I need 4 of these graphite ingots, which is just smelting the dust that I just made. So I need a bunch more coke dust. So I have 15. I need 32. So I need 17. That math checks out, I think. Unless. Okay, so now I need. So I thought I needed 17. I had 5, so I actually need 12. 20 plus 12 is 32. Divided by 4 is 8. That tracks. Okay. So then we might as well just get this smelting up. Actually, no, because I think I have regular coal in here, and I don't want to waste it. Because I'm going to have 8. That won't take long anyway. Can throw this in here for right now, and that'll get going. Just need a few more there. I guess I can just peek ahead and maybe see miner? Nope, mineral deposits. Mining drill. There we go. Nope. Handheld? Definitely not what I want. I will find out soon enough. So yeah, 32. It's probably not using those. Let me just take out the seeds. And now it should be all good. So let's see. Some heavy machinery. Arc for excavator is what we want. Yes. Oh, this looks like a lot. Okay, well, this is a lot, actually, of what I already made for the arc furnace. So most of this I already have. I think I need some more steel scaffolding, which is going to be a little annoying. I'll probably have to go mine some more iron between eps here. Dig up minerals from veins. Inaccessible by normal mining is interesting. A mix of different ores. A special machine. Right, so you need a core sample. Yes, okay, so this is what... Somebody mentioned this too, and I wasn't quite sure what was going on with it. But, so power and drills into the chunk, extracts a core sample. What mineral and its yield... Okay. Yes, I have used this before, but I don't really remember exactly how it works. Let me get these smelted up. Let me see how much more steel I have for this. 3. 3. Oh, man, this is bad. This is bad. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do for right now is just to clear out my inventory the slightest a little bit. Let me do that. And that actually cleared it out a lot more than I thought it would. Yeah, it's nice to have a storage system like this. Definitely going to need some more iron, I think. So I have 77 steel total. That's going to be plenty. That's going to be enough to make what I want here. Because I know the excavator is going to be not too much. I already have a lot of this on me. And let's see about core sample. Yeah, that's under here. So core sample, what does that need? Just some steel fence and light engineering blocks. Okay. So those are all really easy. And I probably only need the one drill, I imagine. Maybe I need multiple. We'll see. As soon as I get these and complete the quest for the radiator blocks, it should be fine. Well, I need some more steel plates, don't I? Nope, I have enough on me. So I need 3, which means I need 2 copper blocks. Cool. And then copper's in here, so I can just pull out the blocks. How about that? And then over to the crafting table. Radiator. And there we go. And I can get 5 blocks of iron or 5 blocks of copper. Right now, that's definitely going to be the iron. That actually is super clutch. That's really good. Yeah, so we only want 1. It does say 1 or more, but it only wants 1. Core sample drills. Provided with power and right-clicked, it will dig up a sample from the ground. The sample may contain some veins. If it does, the given chunk is suitable for mining with the excavator. The machine won't actually mine up the terrain, just generate some of that ore as output. The likelihood of finding a vein is increased. Hopefully you'll have no trouble finding them close enough to your power generation. Okay, good to know. So the book mentioned something about yield, which means that it's not like infinite resource generation or anything like that, right? Set it up in the right area. Core sample drill, yeah. Machine uses a lot of RF per tick. 1 diesel generator can keep it up exactly. Okay, also very good to know. And don't build it on a chunk border. Okay, let me just go claim some of these rewards because I think some of them had iron, right? I'll do anything for more iron right now. I'm really hurting for it. And then probably the amethyst here. I do have a lot of silver. And just honestly, at this point, just for the iron, I'll get a couple of buckets of this stuff. So one of those and one of those. Okay. Let me just put this back in. This one will fill up. Well, I guess actually it won't if it runs out of seeds, but there we go. Claim the iron and claim the iron from this. It knows. See they know that you need a lot of iron for this stuff here. And then we're going to refine it and then we're going to make a diesel generator, right? Somewhere. Too few fuel fumes. All right. And then maybe this is the generator here. I guess we can see. Diesel generator. Yeah. That looks like a similar enough thing. Yeah. That's the same thing for sure. So there's a diesel generator. May want to work into that very soon, especially if this is going to need a lot of power. But as far as that goes, I don't really care if it runs slow because I can just kind of let it run. Like I'm gonna get more power, obviously, but like I don't necessarily want to prioritize it over this. If anything, I mean, I should probably just do both, right? But then a lot of automation is going to need to happen to get the diesel generator fully powered. But I think all that is going to have to wait until next time. I think a lot of good progress was made today. And realistically, what I should do is move this over here so then the 2 liquids I need are right next to each other, and then maybe I can put the refinery like next to them or over here or even in between them might work better. But I'll do my best to plan that out and process all this iron, and then next time hopefully there won't be so many resource-related hang-ups. But yeah, until then, if you've made it this far, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye.